my god, it's been 4 months? How long have I been gone? I did March, that was Subnautica. I was supposed to do April pretty much immediately. Um, Hi guys, it's me, the Fancy Opinion. And I'm sorry, this is really, really, late. This is a very late, video. But, I got really sidetracked because I don't like recording these things. Personally, I like recording them, I just don't like editing them. So, I don't know how much editing it's gonna be, but it's probably gonna be just like little clips. Um, anyway, April in July. Yeah, April in July video. Um, April's video is Minecraft. Would you believe it or not? And oh man, do I have a lot of things to talk about, including the movie. So I guess movie review at the same time. I'm also recording this very late at night right now. So excuse the random changes in audio in my voice because I'm very silly at night when I'm home alone. Home alone as well. Now I feel like the story of Minecraft has been played a lot recently, especially with the movie coming out. So I'm gonna avoid the obviousness of, hey, Minecraft is a sandbox game where there's no rules and no nothing. It's just you and your imagination, because everyone knows that's what Minecraft's about. I'm gonna give an opinion on Minecraft and how I play it, and probably some funny stories as well. So yeah, let's start with how I experience Minecraft. So if you're a viewer from my Twitch channel, you probably know I like to put some lore into my games, right? I don't play Minecraft and just play. I don't play it for building or anything. I mean, I do build a lot, but it's mostly about a story. I like having stories. Ever since I was younger, I realized that I like things with stories. I like gorillas because it had characters. They're not real people. They're characters from it. They had a storyline. I didn't follow much about it, but I had it as one of my favorite bands, and I still listen to them a lot recently. And that's also what I like ARGs and all that sort of stuff. I like stuff with good story. Stories are my bloodline. I feel like they're something I like, and so when I play Minecraft, I make a story, and it's usually about my character. I Everything's probably scrubbed off the internet by now, besides a few clips. But I went into a SMP Felix Foolhardy SMP, and that was fully lore based. And like basically like we made our own lore. I had a character, obviously my pug guy, probably dancing around the screen or something right now. We had this mod called Origins, which allow you to have special abilities. Mine was I was able to have elytra wings on my back 24/7 without it using my chest plate slot. And my story, right? I shouldn't probably say this because I don't know if they still want to have that as a storyline, but Elytrians are players that have died and have given up hope, and they've changed into an Elytrian. They can either go into a phantom, or a Elytrian. Either way, they forget their memories, or they distance themselves from their memories, and they live a new life. But the current SMP I'm in now is feral as a human. Uh, and so he is on Kill.SMP, and how do I explain this? He's a businessman. He's always been a businessman, and he's just doing his thing. I don't. It's not too much, but I'm currently trying to build a little area. I'm deforestation upon a massive jungle forest. I should probably not be facing this way when I talk. I should probably be facing into my microphone when I talk. Um, sorry. So I am making a story about that. Feral Industrials, the only like place, and I think I named it something. I will probably put it on the screen. That is the area it is based upon. It is a story of natural people. There are natural people that are like original people. It's their land, and my character's kind of swooped in, like basically destroyed the forest, and has laid out this beautiful, beautiful industry. You know, you got the office, you got a lumber mill, storage warehouse, all the good stuff, coal mines, all that good stuff, docks, all the good stuff. Now, Minecraft, in my opinion, is probably the world's best game. And I feel like there's no way to say it's not, because it's one of the best selling games in the whole world, right? I think it is the best sold game in the world. It's made a bunch of money, and it's 15 years old, a little over actually. I think it's 16 or 17 now, but it's old. It's an old game, and it's come so far. It deserves what it is as it is now, and I don't think I'd change anything about Minecraft. Not even like the development, because I feel, especially with the mob votes seemed a bit unfair. Yes, personally, I do think the mob votes should have gone down like they are now. But I did dislike how many people jumped on it just to hate on the developers. Yes, they did only do like one mob with like one item and then add nothing else really. But it's Mojang, you know, they're getting, I don't know how to explain this without saying like saying I liked it being slow with development, but I feel like it's justified how much like how long they were taking, because they have to make up these concepts. Most of them are new like creatures, like from and they have to recode and do more code for this sort of stuff. And I'm glad that they're redoing, like they're putting old stuff in, because the Copper Golem was the one I was gonna vote for if I ever voted back then, but I didn't vote for that one. There are some in the first mob vote, however, there are a few mobs in the mob vote which I don't actually want to be in the game, mostly because if they were a rough concept, and the one that did make it through, the Phantom, is my least favorite mob. Which is, it's sad to say that, especially since I've grown so accustomed to them at this point. I don't want them to remove them. That's not what I'm trying to say, but it's the only mob that I hate from the mob vote, because it's just so annoying. Because when you're playing Minecraft, you're sitting there and you just focus on a build, and all of a sudden, oh, you didn't sleep the last 2 nights because you were mining materials. Yeah, you're gonna be attacked and thrown off the balcony or whatever you have. So that's the only reason I dislike the Phantom. Obviously, people love the Phantoms. People love the mob votes, but more people disliked it. I feel like it's a good thing that they're bringing back mobs, and the development team are doing their best. Personally, I think they're doing their best. I don't know where I'm going with this. I would love to talk about Bedrock as well, but I've spent most of my gaming on Minecraft. It's my childhood game, if I have to say. I played it first on my my iPad on Pocket, right? Pocket Edition, when Pocket Edition or like Lite was a thing. and I had the nether reactor, but I never knew how to use it, so it just kind of was a decorational piece. That's how I played Minecraft back then, and not gonna lie, I still don't like the nether, so I would have probably rather that. I hate the nether. It's a dangerous place, and I'm a very soft baby when it comes to video games. Well, when it comes to Minecraft, I don't mind hard stuff in games, but I lose my shit in in Minecraft Nether. In the end, go for your life. I don't care about that place. By that point, I already have an elytra. But it's the Nether that I dislike, which is funny because it's like the best. It's the best place, the best dimension. I should probably talk about the Minecraft movie too. So I remember hearing about this back in like, oh, what year was it? Like 2014. I remember hearing that when I was like a teenager. I screamed and ran around my house. I'm I'm not sure, right? I'm not diagnosed or anything. I'm 100% sure I have ADHD, and I'm 50% sure maybe even autistic. Uh because I was I'm obviously looking back at it, I'm like autistically into Minecraft back when I was a kid. Every single my partner, I knew my partner, right? As I know my partner now, I used to know them when I was a kid, when I used to live in Melbourne. I live in Melbourne now, but I moved away for a while. I used to stay with my nan, and their mother was a friend of my nan, like of my family, um, through one of my uncles. And the only memories like they talk about is when I told them about FNAF and turned them into a furry, and two, the amount of times I played Minecraft, and almost every memory is me on my iPad on this, like, you know those ones that you have like a little handle to them and that kind of bends. That's what I had. It was a blue one. I also had another one which was covered in drawings and like sort of laminated onto a cover of like FNAF, Bendy, all that good stuff. it's, I hope I can find a photo of it because I know I still have it. But it was the most crude drawings I've ever seen, and that's how I used to draw. But um, there was a story they've told me recently, and that story is when I was younger. I still have this mentality where I want to control things in Minecraft. I kind of want to do like those videos where like 10 people or something play survival and then me just give them stuff, right? You know, there's like 3 people make a civilization, like different civilizations, and they have to like do challenges or they have to build, and then in survival, obviously, and they have to like appease the host or yeah, that's the sort of mentality I used to have. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That's the sort of mentality I used to have, and I still have that mentality, but I know to shut my fucking mouth. But there's a story that my partner has told me, and I found it really cute. So, apparently, I tried to make a really scary room, right? Dark, and I was using an invisible potion, and I used redstone to pretend there was blood. And apparently, they knew that I was invisible because they could see the particles. But they, really adorably, they like pretend to they humored it, and that I heard that and I'm like, that is so adorable, because I knew I was a little shit. I was definitely a little shit, and I would have thrown a tantrum if they said, "Yeah, I see you. You're just invisible using an invisible potion." I would have gone like, "I'm not." My little pug face, my little like beady eyes bigger than my skull. It's like, no, it's not. I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not there. I'm somewhere else. Um, and I yeah, funny story. That's my funny story for the video. Screw off. I don't know what else to say, man. I love completely forgetting what I was going to say and then going on a tangent about something else entirely. The Minecraft movie. I love the Minecraft movie. 2014 or 15 when it was first announced they wanted to make a movie. So I thought I heard bumps in the night. Very scary. I'm deep in the woods. And I ran around in my room. I was very autistic. Blah 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 blah. But now seeing the movie come to life, right? I heard Jack Black was playing it like the year before, like it came out, and Jason Momoa. I'm like, I gotta watch this with my mum. She loves Jason Momoa. She watched it. She loves it. We need to watch it together. It's on HBO Max. It's great. And watching it, I was like, I'm not letting everyone hate on it, right? This is my time, right? And I watched it. It was so much better than I thought. I thought, man, it's gonna be shit, but I'm still gonna enjoy it. I went into that movie theater thinking that, and I walked out thinking to myself, this is my favorite movie of this year. And that's not actually an achievement because I've only watched like 2 movies this year. The new Captain America movie, which I also loved. Uh, and I don't know, yeah, that one. I don't know. I also watched stuff that didn't release this year, but anyway, it's it was amazing. I loved it. Obviously, artistically, they went a completely different way, but I loved it the way they did it. They made it. They did the original thing and they made a set and then they CGI'd the background. They didn't. So the reactions they're doing to the area around them is real. They're looking at stuff. Their eyes are focusing. Um, and it's just amazing. The chemistry I saw on screen, I just loved it. Everyone seemed happy. It didn't seem like a movie set. It seemed like a bunch of people hanging out and making a school project, right? Having jokes in the background, and I need to stop. I need to stop. It's getting annoying. I'm sorry, everyone. I think Jack Black he brings his own thing. You know, Jack Black, as much as he's a good actor and a good voice actor, he just plays himself. But the thing is, Minecraft, that's basically what Minecraft is, and I feel like a lot of people miss that. Jack Black just played his version of Steve. Everyone is their own Steve, you know? And Jack Black's played his version of Steve. And I think he did a really good job. As much as people hated on him, at least when the movie released, everyone hated on him. Jason Momoa, the garbage man. I love that joke that he like actively was like, yeah, that's my name. You know, it made such a serious actor not be serious. You know, and they made their own story basically. I know it's basically Minecraft Dungeons and Legends basically mixed. But I liked it. Little unrealistic. Again, a different art style to Minecraft, but it's still the concept. Again, sandbox. There was one thing in the movie though, I didn't understand slash I didn't like, and that was the hometown in the real world, right? In the real dimension, the overworld as they called it at the end of the movie. That they it's the place that okay, so I'm dumb. It was literally just a potato chip factory that I don't know what their name is worked at. That was the only thing I disliked, mostly because it was CGI. But they kind of had to because apparently it was a power station, and I guess they didn't want that. Even though that would have been kind of, that would have kind of given conflict for the sister character to be like, oh, we could grab a bunch of coal in this infinite world and fuel the town forever, and I might get promoted, blah 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 blah. But yeah, that was the only thing I disliked because it just kind of seemed out of place. Like it's just like, yeah, we moved to this new place to have a new start or whatever it is, And also, I work at this potato chip factory. Do you guys like this potato chip factory? There's like two real important things about this, and that's when it was introduced, I guess. Or destroyed. I don't know if it's got destroyed at the end. I completely forgot. And when a when a jetpack flies into the potato factory and blows it up, it was basically useless. And I should probably shut my fucking mouth. But that's the only thing I disliked about it. Man, what's something negative I could say about Minecraft so it doesn't seem like I'm just like feeding it gold carrots? Um, it's bad for starters. I guess it's not a There's a lot of okay. Recently, up in updates, trial chambers and all that sort of stuff mainly focus on combat, something I'm not really too keen in myself. And also, it with the newer updates with the Copper Golem that's coming out soon, um, they kind of and the new recipe for Eyes of Ender, they're kind of forcing you to go to these places just to make other things useful and needed to go to, which I don't mind, but I like the old way because I already hated the Nether as it is to get blaze rods, and I just feel like adding like three new ingredients is gonna not gonna make that any more fun for me. It does again. I don't mind the update that's coming. I'm just I'm not used to it. It's not how I play. I play for story. Blah blah blah. All that good stuff. I want the copper golems, okay? The copper golems are going to be great. I'm not complaining about this. I'm complaining about the fact um, most of the more recent stuff seems useless. Like, it's basically useless, and then making it useful by making it everyone's problem. Instead of adding other reasons to go down there, like actually being able to create something cool and unique that everyone maybe needs. Like, I don't know, have like I don't know, man. Like, what? I don't. I'm not a game director. I'm not a game designer. I don't know what to add there. But add something else and don't make it into the Eyes of Ender's problem. You know, don't change what's already good. All that good stuff. I should stop complaining about the Eyes of Ender. They can tell I'm a really shitty player. Again, I'm not a game designer myself. I would love to make a game. I would love to put that sort of effort into something when I'm free, because obviously I'm not busy making fucking videos, and I barely do my streams as it is. But I can still be mad at a game I used to love so much, and there's you know, I have the right to complain, but I also don't have the right to say that they're doing it wrong. Because at the end of the day, Minecraft is about everyone in the world having their own different way to play games. Even if you aren't into Minecraft, you would play it differently to everyone else, and that would be the way you play it, right? Every playstyle is the right playstyle. Every creation is the right creation. Everything you do is what you're supposed to do. There's no wrongs, there's no rights. It's a lawless town, and it's the perfect town. There's no other way to say, but Minecraft is the perfect game. In most cases, or like, you know, I don't know how to explain this without getting some sort of controversy. Because, Minecraft's the game. Minecraft will never probably be beaten. Because, well, it will never be recreated, at least. It might be beaten, but it will never be recreated. Because Minecraft has laid the stones down for so many other games and so many other ideas. But Minecraft is Minecraft, and nothing can replace it. So, that's my Minecraft video, I guess. I'm sorry, this is basically just me talking. I'm gonna be trying out a few different ways of editing. I think this one's probably gonna be on my PlayStation as usual. The next one will probably be me on OBS. Um, and my other ones, I don't know what I'm doing with those. But I'll see which ones I like. As I said before, I do stream on Twitch. It's I don't know what the thing is. The Fancy Twitcher, right? On Twitch, obviously. You've got me here. I've got another YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't really post anything there. But if you do feel like giving me a follow on Twitch, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 75 right now. I'm a few followers away, but I'm also looking to get to 100 because I feel like I'm to give away $100 to one of my followers. Like when I hit 100, you know, the good stuff, all that good stuff. I'm also I love throwing money at the problem. I'm such a cool CEO, man. And I'll probably change my way of doing this. You know, I'll make it more all that good stuff. I'm sorry. I'm rambling now at this point. But I hope you enjoyed this video as much as it came late and as much as it's shit. It's probably a really shit video compared to like all my others. I probably won't have as much editing. But if you made it this far, you're either a friend of mine or you're a really good person. And I'd appreciate a like as well. I'm asking too much stuff. I'm asking way too much. But thank you for following. Say a little comment even. I would actually love to see like someone new say, I made it to the end. And I know you told me to type dolphin. If you came here, you type dolphin if you guys got to this point. I love you all. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me ramble for no reason at all. And I hope you have a good night, man.